Well, fresh polling is underway at 4 polling stations across 3 assembly constituencies in Assam after the Election Commission declared the voting conducted during the second phase of the state assembly elections on April 1st as void following anomalies including EVM-related discrepancies. Well, repolling began today at 6 in the morning and would continue till 6 in the evening. In Cachar district, the repolling is underway at Indira MV School under Ratabari Assembly constituency and the Madhya Dhanehari LP School under Sonai constituency in Cachar district. Well, viewers, it is to be noted here that the EC decided to do a repolling in Ratabari's number 149 Indira MV School polling station after an electronic voting machine was found in a car that belonged to Patharkandi BJP candidate Krishnendu Paul. Repolling was ordered in Sonai constituency's 463 Madhya Dhanehari LP School polling booth after a clash broke out between two groups in the constituency in Assam's Cachar district on April 1st. Well, police personnel were forced to fire in the air to disperse the mob while two people suffered injuries in the clash. Alright viewers, to know more on the matter, our correspondent from Silchar, Bikram Sarkar, who is there at the polling station at this point in time, is joining me now. Well, Bikram, fresh polls underway at 4 polling stations at this point in time there. We also, during the second phase of the state assembly elections, it was declared void. So, safety being the main purpose at this point in time again, how is the arrangements overall? What about the security, elaborate security management there?
Yes, Prerna, we are standing at Sonai's constituency's 463rd number of LP School, Dhanehari LP School, where the unfortunate incident happened just half an hour left out when the conduction of the polling was happened, but in the second phase on the 1st April in room number 109, and on today the fresh repoll is happening, and we have seen the security measurement has been beefed up from past many days. One company of paramilitary forces has been deployed, the police has been deployed here, the paramilitary forces are here, and we also see the medical team with ASHA workers are there. There are 7 ADCs and circle officers are also handling the situation. You can see the continuous movement of the CRPF Jawans here. And Prerna, it's very important to say that from the very morning, we are seeing a huge crowd has already gathered to cast their vote, to exercise their vote. You can see in my back there is a long line of voters here, and in this room, in this polling station in 109, there are all total 1001 voters, out of which 504 is male and 497 are female. And I'll ask my video journalist to show you the line of the women also in the female line. It's a huge line we have seen in the very beginning of today's fresh repoll. And we will try to talk to the circle officer who are been deployed here for the smooth conduction. We have seen the additional SP, DSPs, SP have also arrived, and they were, in a total movement. We have the circle officer who are conducting with us, Sudeep Nath. We will talk to him. So, sir, we want to know from you, on this first, means on the second phase when the Barak exercised their pollings and casting of vote on the 1st April, an unfortunate incident happened. So what is about the measurement of security and how you will conduct the smooth going of this election today?
As you have said, already seeing that the polling is going very peacefully. Voters have turned up from the morning since 7 a.m. We are having a very high percentage of voting till now, around 20+% we have already voted. So you can see all the male and females are already in the line, and today it's going very peacefully. You can see all the voting is done with the COVID guidelines. Every voter is wearing masks. We are giving them one-time use hand gloves, and everybody is maintaining their social distancing. So peacefully it is going on. We have sufficient security force. There is no any fear. There should not be any fear amongst any of the voters. Sufficient number of security is there, so polling is going on peacefully.
Peacefully, okay. So Prerna, you have heard Sudeep Nath, the circle officer, that it's it's in a peaceful manner we'll get, because when we had a talk with some of the people, they also said, some of the young generation who are the first time voter, they said that some of them are afraid because some kind of untoward incident happens all the time. But this time in the fresh repoll, we have seen the security measurement are in a very tightened condition, and all the people are standing in the queue to exercise their own vote, right?
Right, Bikram, as you mentioned, 1,001 voters to vote today. Paramilitary forces, on the other hand, and other personnel have as well been deployed there, and huge crowds already there queued up. So viewers, Circle Officer Sudeep Nath spoke to our correspondent there. He spoke on the management security. He said polling is going very peacefully, sufficient security forces. While keeping this second wave in mind, Bikram, is the proper SOPs being taken up? Any sort of new guidelines in Cachar?
Yes, Prerna, saying the second wave, which is the most, it is turning very vulnerable, because if we see the condition of Cachar, if we talk about Cachar and Barak Valley, on the 6th, if we see, there was only 15 patients, COVID positive patients. But now, last day, that is yesterday, if we take the tally, it already crossed 190, 180 numbers. So these measurements are taking, and today we know that yesterday there was a meeting of CM Sarvananda Sonwal, Dr. Himanta Vishwa Sharma, along with the other dignitaries, and today the new guideline will be coming up. But yes, as said by the Dr. Himanta Vishwa Sharma, that any district which crosses 100, the LP school, the lower primary school from class KG1 to class 5, it will get closed. So it has been done, and whatever measures which is necessary for the safety of the people of the society, this guideline will be taken care of by the district administration.